The Israeli military is preparing for the next stages of the war with the Hamas militant group as hostilities enter the 9th day. Israeli troops are gearing up for strikes from the air, sea and land as they prepare for significant ground operations in Gaza. Over 2,300 people have been killed in Israel's retaliatory attacks on Gaza. Over 1,300 people have died in the Hamas attacks on Israel. WION's correspondent Sidhan Sibol and video journalist Sanjit Tiwari have already reached Sderot and will bring you an update from that area. As the threat of a ground assault looms over Gaza, Israel has upped its preparations. It has amassed its troops near Gaza border. Look at these visuals. Dozens of tanks and other heavy armored vehicles have been positioned near kibbutz in southern Israel. Israeli soldiers along with reservists have been deployed near the border. In addition, rocket sirens were heard in a Gazan border town of Nahal Oz. There are no immediate reports of damage or injuries. Meanwhile, the southern border city of Sderot is being evacuated as the country prepares for its ground offensive into Gaza. The Israeli Defense Forces are evacuating the residents by 1 p.m. local time. This comes on the back of massive military deployment in southern Israel. WION's team is at the location and they continue to bring us updates from Israel. The Israeli Defense Forces have announced that they will not target the corridor being used by Gazan residents who are moving southwards. An IDF spokesperson said, and I quote, IDF will refrain from targeting the designated axis between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. The IDF has requested Gaza residents to take advantage of the short period of time to move southwards from the northern Gaza Strip and Gaza City to Khan Yunis. The announcement comes as an Israeli attack is currently underway at a firing range in Lebanon. Earlier firing was reported at an Israeli settlement across the border. Following the incident, the Israeli forces decided to isolate the area of up to 4 kilometers from the northern border with Lebanon. The IDF has clarified that entering the area is strictly prohibited for common people. The United States is dispatching a ship to Israel for departing U.S. citizens. The ship is going to take U.S. nationals and their families from Haifa port in Israel to Cyprus tomorrow. The boarding will take place between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. local time. Australian Foreign Minister Penny Wong also confirmed new chartered and military flights for citizens. These flights are being scheduled to pick up Australians from Israel. The travel advisory urges Australians to consider the first available option of departure. Meanwhile, Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi has said that Israel's actions in Gaza have gone beyond the scope of self-defense and that the Israeli government must cease its collective punishment of the people of Gaza. Wang Yi made the comments on a call to his Saudi Arabian counterpart, saying all parties should not take any action to escalate the situation. Considering the situation in Gaza, the European Commission has announced tripling its current humanitarian assistance to almost $79 million. The European Union decided earlier this week to maintain aid to Palestinians, backtracking after a commissioner said the European Commission was putting all its development aid for Palestinians under review. On the other hand, Hamas has told people not to leave, saying the roads out are unsafe. The group has alleged that dozens were killed in strikes on cars and trucks carrying refugees. Israel says Hamas is preventing people from leaving in order to use them as human shields. Our principal diplomatic correspondent Sidhan Sibol has sent us this report from Ground Zero in Sderot.
I'm here in Sderot, and this place has a lot of elements of what transpired on the day when Hamas launched its terror attack. Now we are standing next to a vehicle, and this vehicle has something that of course is worrisome, but bullet holes and broken glasses, the window glasses, and there's also blood as well on the seats. Viewers' discretion is applied, but essentially these are visuals of what happened on that fateful day. Perhaps the passengers tried to leave, and in fact the key of the car is still in the vehicle. So clearly it was a bloody affair, but all throughout Sedrot we saw the marks of that attack, not just this place but other places as well. The eeriness of this place is very symbolic of what happened on that fateful day. There is a broken pram with few cloths lying around, and hopefully nobody wants to essentially think about the worst, but these are visuals of what could have transpired here. People perhaps running in haste when the attack took place. Remember, when it comes to the attack which took place, there are 1,200 Israeli civilians who died here in Israel, and there are now heavy vehicle movement in this very city. Let's go to another area where the entire road has used bullets on the ground, and these bullets essentially show that it was a very violent day for the people of this city in southern Israel. These are the bullets which are now lying here in the roads of this city, Sedrot, and this city today has a look of a ghost town. Not a single civilian is present in this city. A short while ago we saw a rocket launch over this city, which was successfully able to be intercepted by the Iron Dome. But if we look at these bullets on the road of Sedrot, it shows that this city has witnessed something major violent action, and that violent action was the action of the Hamas outfit, which had done its terror attack, which we are now talking about. And Israel now plans to launch its retaliatory strikes in Gaza to deal with the Hamas hideouts. With video journalist Sanjeev Siddhant Sibul for WION in Sedrot, southern Israel.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.